In this session, we're going to demonstrate how to set up a portfolio and individual projects that roll up to that portfolio. Our example is going to be an auto shop that we have repairs on individual vehicles to do, and our high-level board, portfolio board, will be all of the vehicles in the shop needing repair, and then the low-level boards will be the individual vehicles themselves. To get started, we want to create our portfolio board under the Auto Shop folder. So we click the three dots menu, create in folder, new board. We'll call this one Vehicles in Shop. And we're going to use the custom item naming to call these items vehicles. And now our board's created. Let's get rid of this second group here and rename this one to Shop Work. And we'll add some vehicles. We're going to add Jane's class, John's vet, Peter's Pathfinder. That's good bit of work to do here in the shop. We want to move this up to show that it is actually under the auto shop and not under the vehicles folder. So just drag it up there. And now we want to create a template for each of the vehicles we'll be working on. So we'll go to the vehicles folder, click the three dots menu, create in folder, new board, and we'll just call this vehicle repair. And we'll select the tasks item. That'll be good enough for us. We'll have different phases of the repair. We have a check-in. We have a diagnosis. We have the actual repair. And then we have the checkout when we return the item to the customer. So we want to add a few custom tasks in each of these. We'll collect customer contact info. We'll collect the description of the issue, and we'll provide the customer with a claim ticket. Diagnosis, we're going to do a computer diagnostic, and we'll do a test drive. In the repair, we are not sure what each repair will take, so we'll leave that clear for now. And then our checkout is going to be calling our customer pickup. So that's pretty good for our first set of tasks. Our statuses, we'll just want to do a check here to make sure that those match up with what we're going to be doing. So working on it, stuck, done, and blank all look good. Let's go ahead and set these all to the starting value. And then we want a way to connect this to the portfolio board, and we'll add a connect boards column. We want to select the vehicles in shop board, and we want to make this a two-way connection, meaning anything we do in the low-level board needs to be rolled up to the top-level board. We don't need a mirror column yet, so we'll do that later. We're going to leave these empty for now because we're going to use this when we are connecting to a particular vehicle that's in repair. And since this is the template, we won't connect to any specific vehicle in the template. So now we want to transform this into a template. So we select the three dots menu next to the vehicle repair board, and we want to save it as a template. Confirm. And now you'll see the icon indicates that this board is a template that we can use in creating future boards. So now that we have our vehicles in the shop, we want to clean up a couple of these sample items that came in. Our statuses should be good, working on it, stuck, done, and our default value. And then you see that the link to the vehicle repair has been added here on this board because we made it that two-way connection. So what we want to do is whenever we move an item into the working on it status, we want to create a board for that vehicle and connect it back to the vehicles in the shop portfolio. So we'll create our custom automation to say when a status changes, we'll select our status to working on it. Then we'll do create a board from template. And we want a vehicle repair. And, oops. We want to use the item name for first part of the board name. And we'll say repair tacked onto the end of it. We want to move this into our workspace that we're working in. In this case, it's our first thing Monday morning workspace. And the folder is vehicles. You can also set up board owners and subscribers when you create these. We're going to skip that for now. And then we're going to connect. Actually, no, we're just going to create a board. And then we'll do the connections later on. So when a status changes to working on it, we're going to create a board from our template that we set up for the vehicle repair. And then we'll do the tasks that we need to connect them. So we have 3 candidates. We're just going to start working on Peter's Pathfinder. The automations run in the background, and you see the new board has been set up for Peter's Pathfinder. Now we need to connect this board to the portfolio. To do that, we select all of the tasks in this board and choose which vehicle in the portfolio this applies to. So we'll choose Peter's Pathfinder. And all of the tasks have now been set to Peter's Pathfinder. We can click X, unselect. And we will probably be adding additional tasks to this board as we go. So we want to make sure those automatically connect to the portfolio correctly as well. So we simply come up here to the three dots menu, choose the default values, scroll down to Vehicles in Shop, and choose Peter's Pathfinder. We'll save our changes. And now if we need to add a new item in repair, we're going to say replace repair. And as that gets created, you'll see it's tied back to the portfolio of Peter's Pathfinder. So if we go back to our Vehicles in Shop portfolio, so now we want to show the status of the repair that's going on in our shop. So we will add a mirror column that is linked to the vehicle repair. And we want to choose the status column, and we want to show a summary of all the items. And we're going to call this repair status. Right now, everything in the repair status is not started. But if we go into the Pathfinder board and start marking things done, we've got our customer contact information, we've got a description of the issue, and we've given our customer their claim ticket. We're starting our computer diagnostic. So now we go back to the portfolio, we'll see the progress in the main board. So this will let you see all the progress across all of the vehicles in the shop, so that you can get a manager or owner view. Get my free course, Project Management Training with Monday.com. Go to natthompson.com/PM-class.